The greatest challenge that China faces now economically is the growth of the domestic market to offset the decline in exports. Now, domestic market growth is always powered, always driven by small and mid-sized business. Private sector, small and mid-sized business knows how to start a business, how to get people to buy things and sell things to people and grow businesses. Large state-owned industries are export-oriented. They cannot solve the problem of growing the domestic market. So the biggest problem in China is how to mobilize the merchant class, how to praise and recognize the importance of the small and mid-sized business. This is because this is going to drive the domestic growth. The other driver of domestic growth is going to be money to spend. Now, the problem is the domestic economy growth cannot rely just on income, because income will not grow fast enough to create a ratio of spending in time to offset the decline of export revenue. So spending requires consumer credit. So the two, and it has to be regulated, but it has to be propagandized. In other words, the government has to say it is glorious to spend. Just like Deng Xiaoping said it's glorious to be rich, now you have to say it's glorious to spend, right? And not just your income, but your credit cards, to create consumer debt-driven consumption. Now, this has to be regulated so it doesn't go overboard, but it has to be promoted by the government. So those are the two big challenges. More respect and help for the small and mid-sized business. And it is glorious to spend more consumer credit purchase. That's the only way to drive enough domestic market growth in time. That's because the domestic market is now 37% of GDP. It has to get up to 50%. And the state-owned industries won't get it there. Just more income won't get it there. You have to have more merchants, and you have to have more consumer credit to reach that 50% domestic spending of GDP. All right, and I want to congratulate New Marketing for its great success over the years and its growth, and I want to wish good fortune to the magazine in its new 2011 celebration. I wish I could be there, but please, I'll be there in spirit, if not in body.